Yo, what's up, everybody? This is BeamNG Ultra4 Adventures. We're back here with HP, and I want to showcase two new mods. One of them is actually like a pretty big deal. It's actually really cool. And then the other one just came out. I don't know when it came out, but I discovered it like probably an hour before deciding to record this video. But anyways, uh, I got them on the trailer here. The first one is this red truck. This is called the Wubzrunner. It's brought to you by a guy named Wubzco, if I can say his name correctly. But it is a pre-runner Chevrolet pickup. Really cool, really cool truck. Handles great, super fast. I've got some custom wheels and stuff on it from different mod packs. I'll mention all that stuff in the description down below. But yeah, that one is really cool. I I enjoyed running it for the time that I messed with it, and y'all will see how it runs here in a minute. It's really awesome. Now this car here is kind of, well, not kind of, it's a big deal. So this here is the Rough Country Crawling Unlimited Ultra 4 4400 race car. This car is being used in a collab with United Simco at King of the Hammers 2024 this year. So if any of you are on the lake bed when you watch this video, go check those guys out. They're open from, I believe, January 27th to February 8th or 7th. I'll look at that. I'll put it in the description. But these guys are incredible. The guy that made this mod, his name is Tom. Super badass guy. He put this mod together, and yeah, they're using it for King of the Hammers. If you look up top here, it has a King of the Hammers logo all over on this paint scheme. There's another paint scheme that's for United Simco, and then there's another one that he has. It's just like Jägermeister. It's a cool little paint setup, but yeah, it's a badass little rig. It's supposed to be fully released to all Patreon supporters this weekend. I think that's what he was saying. I'll check up on that. But if you have the early access, obviously you get to play with it early. It's a really cool truck, runs great, super smooth. I'll say it's the first solid axle car I've ever messed with that runs like a trophy truck. It lands like a trophy truck. It handles like a trophy truck. Like, it's super smooth. That's the way I feel how it handles. Some other people might have other opinions, but I really enjoy running it. It's super awesome. Does great in the rocks. Has extreme amounts of travel. But anyways, I'll quit flapping my mouth. We'll get driving to the lake bed, get everything unloaded, and we'll play with the pre-runner for a little bit first. And then after we play with the pre-runner, then we'll get in the big car, and I'll run lap 2 of my custom Ultra 4 map that I'm working on for our Ultra 4 series, which is for Reckless Racing, which is our Ultra 4 series that is partnered with Rough Country Crawling. But anyways, let me quit talking. We'll get to lake bed and we'll continue. I try not to laugh so much, but I put together this tow rig like last night or whatever. And for whatever reason, when you put it under a load, it likes to explode. So, it didn't work out as I wanted to. And oh god, yeah. Okay. We're just gonna this is not going to plan. I'm so sorry, guys. We're just gonna go from here. I'll run lap 1 on my loop with this thing. Lap 1 is like my desert. It's all desert. It's not like all desert, it is all desert. Oh, excuse me. So this is the start line for the new loop. I've made 3 other videos showcasing the loop that are work in progress. Now, since that work in progress videos, I have changed the loop drastically. There is several changes. Like you'll see on lap 2, I'll show y'all what's changed since the other videos. Anyways, we're gonna run lap 1 in this thing, and you'll be able to see how this thing performs. It's really awesome. Okay, so that's the Wubzrunner. This thing runs super smooth. Like, to me, this is a pre-runner on steroids. Like, this thing runs super smooth. It's awesome. It's I don't know how else to describe it. Like, it's just an all-around really cool truck, and it runs great, handles great. Besides the little rollover I had, but that was totally just driver error. That was my fault, 100%, because I was just going too fast in that corner. But yeah, great truck. So now we're gonna go to the Ultra 4 car, which is personally my favorite, but I like the Baja stuff just as much. Yeah, so we're gonna do a run in this thing on lap 2. So that'll give you a little bit of a taste of how it handles in the desert, how fast it is, and it'll also give you a taste of how well this thing handles in the big rocks. It's a great truck. I love the design. It's just all around a really badass looking rig. So we'll get started. Sit back, enjoy it, and yeah, that's it. I'm not good at making videos, so this is what you get. As of right now, this is the only issue with this truck, is it likes to catch on fire if you hit it just right. Other than that, this truck runs great. It's got a ridiculous amount of suspension travel in it. As you can see right here. So on the old video of lap 2, this hill does not exist. I put this hill together last night. I just decided that the hill I had in before, I really didn't like it. It was kind of too simple, and I felt like it was kind of overlapping on the course a little too much. So I decided to put this hill in, and this hill is a lot gnarlier. It's definitely a lot more difficult than the first hill. Because what it used to do before was it would come down off that hill where it takes you to the pits, and then it was like the first turn after the pits, you were going right back into the mountain, and that course would come, it would come right up next to the other side of the course where you already went down. Excuse me. So I really didn't like that, and I wanted to change it up. And this hill is like really challenging. It's really gonna make people open their eyes and really pay attention to what they have to do in order to get through some of these obstacles. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but when I publish this video, if y'all hear beeping in the background, it's it's my smoke detector, and it's one of those hardwired smoke detectors, so it's like you can't change the battery in it. And I live in an apartment, and they haven't come to fix it yet, so it's just been sitting there beeping. So if you hear that in the video, it's just that. But I do apologize for that. This obstacle here. So in Vanilla Johnson Valley, the only original rock, I don't know if you can see my mouse cursor, but the only original rock is this big step right here. Everything else I've put in myself. And it's still pretty difficult, but it's doable now. Whereas before, this big rock, that's all that was there, and there was like a little tiny rock below it. You couldn't really do anything, and like it was not possible to climb. You had to go back here and hit this jump to clear the gap. So I put in these big rocks and everything to kind of make it more of an obstacle. I have not had this much trouble on this ledge. If I could talk, Jesus. This buggy does have fully functional lights on it too. They're really nice too. They're bright. They look cool too. I like that light bar up top. I've always kind of liked that old school kind of Baja look with the big giant light bars. I've never been a big fan of the flat LED light bars. I don't know why. Just doesn't seem very appealing to me. The thing I do really enjoy about this car is, unlike the independent front suspension cars like I've used before in the videos, like the UFO truck, is this thing actually has a turning radius. Whereas the independent front suspension cars, for whatever reason, when you lock them in the front, and you like engage your locker, the turning radius, it's not there. It's horrible. Like real tight turns, you have to make 2 or 3, maybe even 4-point turns to get through them. This thing just turns immediately. It's so nice. Holy cow, this video is going on 37 minutes. I'm not even through all the rock sections. Well, I'm gonna cut this video because it's getting too long. We're almost at 40 minutes. But anyways, I really appreciate you guys watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoy doing stuff like this. This is like my passion. Ultra4, Baja. It's something that I basically live, eat, and breathe. Like I love it. I wish I was at the lake bed right now at the Hammers, but unfortunately I'm not. But I'm hoping next year for sure I will be able to go. Big shout out to Rough Country Crawling for building such a phenomenal Ultra4 car. This thing is amazing. Wubzco, his truck is super badass. That's such a cool little pre-runner, man. It's so much fun to just blast around in the desert with. Super proud of the Rough Country guys and the Reckless Racing guys collabing with United Simco to basically get the name out there and show people that, you know, BeamNG.drive isn't just a crashing simulation game. You know, you can turn it into a full-blown racing series. It's super awesome. Yeah, it's just really badass, and those guys they're killing it. It's awesome. So, as I said, thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. As always, if you're enjoying the content that you see on my channel, consider subscribing. It helps a lot, and also you'll be notified when I come out with new videos. And I mean, if you see yourself coming back to watch more videos, why not subscribe? So thanks again, guys, and we'll see you guys in the next video.